Alright guys, today, the other day I did the Salt Supply S2 with the remote line and the CO2 tank. This CO2 tank has the same amount of shots gone through it. Probably like 80 shots have been fired out of this thing, and it's a 20-ounce CO2 tank. What I want to try today is using the Salt Supply S2 from my same like 6-foot distance and hitting those bottles. The first time I did this, they definitely went through the first bottle, but I believe only one had a puncture wound out the back of the first container. So I want to see, without using a chronograph, because I don't have one yet. I have one coming in, but I don't have one yet. I want to see if this has more power with the plastic balls, the 3.6 gram nylons, and the 7.2 gram aluminum alien play. Both of these are from Amazon. They're the 68 caliber. Like these are from like the Lambid store or something like that. Rhodamine 3.6 gram nylons, and then these are the Alien Play 7.2 gram. I already have 2 magazines loaded up. I'm going to start with the aluminums, and yeah, I want to see if they go through both containers or just one, or if I get similar results. So yeah, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to put on some gloves and some eye protection and stuff. So 1 second. All right, I got the CO2 tank like on. The Salt Supply is charged up. The gloves I have are not touchscreen compatible, so I'm just taking a couple seconds to put these gloves on, and I'm gonna put the tank in my backpack, and then I'll start firing. So just bear with me a second. I'm going to I'll put the launcher in front of the camera whenever all this is done, but I'm almost done. I'm just making sure everything's secure and safe, and I don't have any random stuff happening. So, all right, aluminum balls. So yeah, aluminum balls are in here right now, and the airline's all hooked up and has pressure. So I'm gonna put this off safety and start firing. So we'll see how this goes. So I'm the same distance, about 6 feet. Maybe I'm overstretched, like over the line, about 5 or 1 foot over the line. So here's the first shot. I think it went through. Salt's on safe. I went through the first one. So no actual physical damage boost, but once I get my chronograph, I'll be able to see the Salt Supply on a cartridge. I'll see the numbers versus the Salt Supply on the CO2 tank. It's kind of warm out here, but it's not like, I feel like it'd have to be a little bit warmer. It's probably like 72 right now, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. So second shot definitely went in. Yeah, 2 different places, 2 puncture wounds, but nothing out the back, which is what I was hoping for. It would go through the back, but the only ones that have gone through the back is the modified HDB shotgun style launcher from Umarex, and I believe the TR68, like 1 went through the back, 1 or 2 went through the back. So this is questionable because this is questionable if this will go through the back, because there's no more water. That bottle's about half full, so if it goes through, it's because there's no energy displacement through the water. So I'll try this. I'm gonna aim low. So that third shot was under the second shot, and no exit wounds. So these next couple shots, I'm probably just gonna aim kind of high because I don't want to crack the edge of the my table out here, or have it just bounce back and hit me, even though I have some protective equipment on. So I'm gonna aim kind of high, well, higher than the water. So this is hitting like empty bottle right here. So there's a protrusion out the back, but that's because I'm hitting the empty part of the bottle. But it is doing good damage, and that was, yeah, that fourth hit is like that gash. That's not a complete open ball, it's a gash. So it's doing damage. It's just and this back bottle has a dent. You can kind of see it right there next to the sticker. There's a dent on the bottle. So yeah, I mean, and that's like perfectly lined up with where that protrusion on the back is. I'll do one more shot with the aluminums, and then I'll do 5 shots on a new bottle with the nylon balls, because maybe the weight of the 7.2 gram aluminum is hanging it up a little bit. But I know after a certain speed, the nylons just kind of, they hit a max. Here's the last shot. I think I missed. Yeah, I think I missed. Yeah, I totally whiffed that one. So I'm gonna put up a new bottle and change out the I'll put a new container in the front. So the rear bottle is the same one, and I'm gonna put the camera down really quick and switch out the magazine, because I have all the ammo in the other magazine already. So this magazine will be the 3.6 gram rhodamine, or like these pink colored nylon balls. So first shot, standing right here still at this stick line, kind of prone a little bit, and here we go. So that went through the front, but it didn't go through the back. There is kind of like a divot right here. I'm gonna keep firing. So yeah, this still feels like every shot is strong instead of it dwindling, because after like the 7th or 8th shot on a CO2 cartridge, it kind of starts to die out. So that hit, that one hit. Those 2 shots are both in the container. That 4th shot is inside the container. And yeah, you can see all the hits right there. So it's not going through the back. It does have some slight protrusions on the back, but it's not what I was hoping for, where it would just blast through everything. So I mean, this is just a non-chronoed way to see how much power this thing gets. And these bottles are not light. I've been using these bottles. If you see my other videos, I'm using these same bottles with the Berna and the TCR, the Berna SD, the Berna TCR, the TR68 modded, the same Salt Supply S2, and yeah, I believe that's all the launchers I have. But yeah, these bottles weigh about 60 grams without the cap. So I think a normal, like a small Gatorade container weighed like 28 grams. So they're definitely heavier than what you could buy in stores, or what you would, like a 2-liter bottle. A 2-liter probably only weighs like 20 grams because it's so thin, the plastic. And these plastic bottles are really like spongy, so they don't crack easily, and they don't like shatter. They kind of give, but yeah, they're like the Berna SD, only one ball would go through those, and it was only when it hit a previous area that was dented by a previous shot. So yeah, this is the first bottle, and there's that one protrusion right there. And then this was the second bottle with the nylon rounds, and there's five nylons in there. So I mean, maybe it's just hitting hard every shot, but I don't think I got like a big gain on power with the CO2. But also the CO2 tank that I'm using, it's already shot about 80 shots. Unfortunately, I didn't weigh it when I got it filled, but all I know is it had 20 ounces when they gave it to me, 20 ounces of CO2 in it, which is roughly like 560 grams. And if I would have weighed it, even though liquid weight is kind of different than like dirt or grass or whatever, I'd have an idea of how much weight is out of the tank every time I shoot it. So like, say if I got the tank and it weighed like 1,050 grams, which it probably weighs way more than that. If I weighed the tank and it started out at 1,050 grams, and then every time I fire, when I'm done with the firing little session, like after that it weighs 200 grams less. I'll have like a general idea that I used about 200 grams of CO2. And yeah, like that's just like a general idea. I know that liquid doesn't weigh as much as solid sometimes, or you have more volume in liquid, and that's why it's by ounces, like liquid volume ounces. I think it's that, it works that way. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, like whatever. But that's it for the video. I don't think I'll do any bonus footage. And have a good rest of your weekend, you guys, and stay safe out there.